Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Saving Star Trek pre-show watch party. And hello to Admiral. He'll be up soon. And Kapla Gorilla. Still snowing here. Went to go to measure the snow with my... I don't think that's long enough, Gorilla. You get actual snow there. So we got a good episode for you tonight. Season 4, Episode 4, Borderland Part 1. This is the return of Brent Spiner, so let's get this going. Hello, the dead man. Just in time, we're just getting started. Not quite human. Yeah, that's some more talk. Yeah, we got a beep. How's it going? You're muted.
Sorry about that. Hello, sir. Did I miss the beginning of the episode?
Just the teaser. The augments took the bird of prey. That's about all.
How do we know they're augments? Spoiler.
Well, it was in the commercials.
It's only been 23 years. You didn't give me enough time. You'd figure he'd be thrilled to see anyone.
Well, he doesn't like people.
He likes the right kind of people. I like these cuffs. They come in later. That's a good setup for later. Big Show must have been a wrestler, huh?
Yes, he is.
Is he still with us?
Oh, yeah. He's only in his 50s.
Look how much Archer hates Soong. Is he a good enough actor, or is this just lore?
It's good enough.
Should that be the question, or should it be A through F today?
Oh yeah, Gorilla has yes. 22 years is the limit.
Gorilla throwing the flag. All right, fine. I'm going to throw the replay flag. Let's see, challenge the spot of the ball, see if the episode aired, in fact, within the time limit. I believe that clock management comes in. Why would you vaporize his genius stuff, you know?
Because it's all illegal.
That's true. And we don't know if they don't look at it first, right?
Yeah, for all they know, they copy it, then burn it.
By the way, we have absolutely no idea why Archer is here, but they gave this guy a report on this security issue ahead of time. That's pretty final, Germ. How did he not suspect till now? By you.
Oh,
You
I'm sure they
piece
kept
of
a copy,
shit.
dead man.
Dead man, good to see you. So this Soong is a geneticist, not a roboticist.
Right.
Shut up, Travis. So there's no growth acceleration on these. The borderland. When we see the Orion ships later, they are cool as hell. I mean, he says that, but do we really? I guess he's right. He's the real Rakim. She's pretty cute, huh?
For an Aryan,
I think they are like farmed out of all Earth DNA. The ones we see happen to mostly be white, but like Khan and his people, they're all different.
yeah, they are, but they're still in principle Aryans.
In print, the concept, yes, they're the best of all humanity. Though there's a lot of gene splicing going on, and this is only batch one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You think of something.
You could open up all the airlocks at once, like the dick you are. Yeah, fat chance. What is wrong with Archer?
Well, he doesn't want to give the most wanted man on Earth access to pretty much anything. He finally has a proper chair.
Yeah, he's got an upgraded chair. It's the same chair from the Columbia. He's still never gonna sit in it. Watch him jump out of it in just seconds. See? I don't know. I think that somewhere in the rule book of the show, they're like, we don't want to have the captain sit in the chair for too long. He's like a very energetic captain. Although, wow, I don't think we've ever seen him take the seat. Usually the scene starts with him seated. I guess we're supposed to see a more comfortable Archer, Germ?
Maybe, but I doubt it.
They've made a big deal about having him never be shown sitting down before, like taking the seat. He stood up from the chair, and he was in the chair when he did the letter to Earth for the school children in Ireland. New video.
That was a
and
Bacula
exteriors.
thing.
What? Not wanting to sit in the
Bacula,
chair?
Bacula liked to be shown being more energetic.
It was a good way to differentiate him from previous commanders.
He is the same way on Quantum Leap. He liked being energetic.
Everything I said about him being a very physical actor in the vein of Harrison Ford keeps getting proven true over and over, doesn't it? I didn't invent this. I stumbled on it, but it's a good comparison. I invented the comparison, but I mean, other people have noted that he's very physical. My grandmother had one. Thank you. Give me a tall ship and a star to steer upon, Germ. Which way does a compass point in space? We know the orientation of their studio now, though.
Yeah, the bridge does look better.
Yeah. I like everything has been slightly upgraded a little bit. Much more well lit everywhere. Let's look for those paper towels to see if JT... Oh, there they are. JT is going to be absolutely livid, isn't he? Paper towel rack's getting a lot of time in this episode, isn't it? See, what is he talking about? The first attempt? It's supposed to have been from left over from World War II.
Left over from World War III.
They start World War III. They were created at the end of World War II. Khan's born like 1945.
Khan was born in 1980s.
48. No.
He takes power at age
Khan
in his
takes
20s
power
in 91.
Right. So he's not born in the 80s. He would be 11 years old in 91. He's born in like 1960. Probably at a Yahtzee baby farm in South America. Explains the fine Corinthian accent.
Well, Khan isn't South. Ricardo Montalban, South American. Khan, Indian.
Right. I'm saying he could have been raised there to pick up the accent. Although because it's eugenics, it is not unlikely that some Latino DNA is in Khan.
That would be the big show.
Okay, so the big show is exactly who I thought he would be. How does he know about T'Pol and Trip? What is that, like the whole planet knows?
He took one look at him. Tucker's very easy to read.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's the guy you want to play poker with, right? Fuck.
That must have been uncomfortable for her. She's only like five
She
foot
looks hot.
7 or so.
Who,
The difference between Jolene and Big Show is about 1.5 feet. He was
Jolene's
literally
not. I don't think she's a giant. I don't think Jolene's all that tall.
Yeah, but Big Show's 7.5 inches tall.
Well, so much for the raid from Stark of Iron, who promised it to us, ended a half hour, 40 minutes, 47 minutes before the show starts. Something tells me that's just not going to last. Sometimes I wonder why people send me messages. How long have we been going on at the same time for now? 60 weeks?
Close to that.
Maybe word will get out sooner or later, huh?
Well, it's not like he's actually your brother. Augments never were that bright.
They're supposed to be super smart. What is it? Their ambition just short circuits their intellect over and over?
Pretty much. That Tellarite is a little overly pleased with himself.
Yeah, you know. To which I say, Germ, aren't all Tellarites guilty of something?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, you were my number one guy, exactly. You can't hear it, girl? Was that from a while ago? Yeah, that's from a while ago.
Ouch.
It's not really the point, Soong, you fucking idiot. The only thing that makes sense about this is at least Archer's father was famous.
I like the fact that Enterprise has a door on the bridge that can fall instead of a force field. Yeah, that does fit since they don't have force fields.
The Orion ships are cool as fuck. Yeah, the door on the brig just makes more sense. You're right. I mean, even on JJ's Enterprise, they had a door that it was solid. So they're about as strong as T'Pol, right?
Stronger.
Spock has 3 times their strength, so T'Pol probably about the same.
The weakest of them is 5 times stronger.
The weakest of them, we're going to find out, is 0 times stronger.
He doesn't exactly count. He's sort of a non-augment.
He still needed the software patch, right?
Okay.
It's a good episode. It's good Star Trek, honestly, in my opinion. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty good Star Trek. We're going to have a lot more to say about it in a little while. But if you need something to watch while you're waiting for the main show, which the link to is in the chat, I made a troll review, but I did it my own. It's serious, but it's a serious troll of It's a Wonderful Life for my holiday video. We took a vote. Star Trek, Landman, or Holiday. Holiday won. This is pretty good satire on It's a Wonderful Life. It all holds up. The things that are in the movie have all changed to being massive felonies since 1946. Crony capitalism, toxic mortgages, subprime deals, land grabs, redlining, just to name a few. So check that one out. I made it just for you guys, and we'll be on in about 15 minutes. But before we go over there, you want to give some thoughts on this one while we have everyone's attention. And everyone, please hit like and follow for my friend Resolute Germ.
It's probably some of the more Star Trek that Enterprise has been.
When you say more Star Trek, does that necessarily mean more sci-fi, or are they still missing that element to you?
Not so much sci-fi, but Star Trek.
So what you're saying is they
Star
are
Trek
being
has
sci-fi, but they're being
Yeah.
a very specific like this is Star Trek derived from other Star Trek.
Hasn't been. Yeah, Star Trek. This Star Trek hasn't really ever been strictly the most sci-fi there's been. They have the ship, but that's about it.
Fair enough. I would say I loved this episode in a couple of ways. It's fun. I don't know about the greatest episode, but it's fun. So anyway, we'll have more thoughts on that one in about 13 minutes. But what's coming up next on your channel? We have Kaijus to watch.
Yeah, Critters on Monday. RRTN said hello.
It's a nice blending of sci-fi and action. Spiner's best performance in all of Trek. You think so? In your opinion, the story arc is great. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this one. This may be the one time that they cast him as an ancestor of himself where it did work out fine, because it's been done again too many times. He was fine as Soong, who was an original character who's not Data. He was fine as Soong because Soong and Data were supposed to be alike. This villain is not exactly like Lore. In fact, there's not much lore in them. Well, the thing is, if he was a limited actor, he would just be delivering us his standard bad guy performance. So I feel he acts in this one. I feel he researched or whatever. His voice is a little different. What does he give himself, like a New England accent?
That's more his natural voice.
Is he from Boston?
I'm not sure about that, but that's how he always talks in all his interviews. He was really trying to do monotone when he was Data. And hello, come on.
Did you know that Brent Spinner, who is 76 years old, was born in Houston, Texas? His spouse is Laurie McBride. He's 5'11", Germ.
Shorter than I thought.
He's also known as Brent J. Mintz.
Yeah, I see why he changed it to Spiner.
I don't know that Spiner is like. First of all, he said that it's Spinner, but he gave up on trying to convince people. So why would you be that obscure with the pronunciation of your stage name? What a weird guy. Brent J. Spiner. Could it be that he was adopted and that got uncovered? Because the change is at the age of 20 and 75.
Hello, John the Big Lad.
Brent Spinner changed his name from his adopted father's surname, Mintz, back to his birth name in 1975. Wow. I sniffed that one out. He only used the name Mintz from age 6 to 70 to age 20, so he already knew his name was Spinner. So that explains the fact that he had some opinions about how to pronounce it. Hang on, Spiner's character is the science gone wrong villain. He is not evil per se. I would agree. He has a noble goal. He's unprincipled, but yeah. But he's got less scruples, yeah, about it, about how he achieves it and what he'll sacrifice for it. I wouldn't disagree with that at all. Germ?
Sounds about right.
He's Heisenberg. He's like, I've made the meth so good that it's not that bad to make it.
Sure.
What do you think?
But we'll see you all over on the main show. Thanks for stopping by,
Just
everybody.
minutes from now. Bye, guys.